Wagwan masses, welcome to another episode of the 1AM podcast. As mentioned in the last episode, our inaugural episode, today we are going over all of the European match them and give a little preview for the weekend. A lot went on in the Champions League, some Europa League results, at least the ones we care about, and we have some big NFL games this weekend. But starting off, go right into the
on Thursday.
Starting out, we're gonna go jump right to the Champions League. I'm gonna start with Barcelona there, cause
Dead side, dead side, man. And that them forget. After them hold on for Frankie De Jong all summer.
Boy, me can't even say hold on. He wanted to stay.
After the Guzo make Obama and captain of Arsenal to rival and got Barca and before you know it in the back at Chelsea. Eh?
The man them activate be a lever.
And then turn around and thief how much different signings from Chelsea. Yeah, that's what I got.
They activate how much lever and bring in how much player for end up right in the Europa League with we. You know, say if them not find a way to qualify, you know, they in a trouble, you know.
Big trouble. I want it for money that I miss out for it. Yeah, you go that year, say, you got hear fire sale in January. Fire sale in January. No, you go, all right, what you gonna happen too? Because none of them players are going to move now because World Cup are done. So you think no man are going to sit down and play a Europa League ball in a when we are playing down in ammonia, pneumonia, whatever you want to call it. You think no man are going to play the knockout run in some. Because you go down and play against some Ukrainians in Poland, you have to play. Cold Poland and all them
listen,
places.
6 months ago, in the last year, and that's what them did that play. You see what I say?
Yes,
so
but that is 8 signings in. That is 8 signings after. Because remember you have Tina, Lewandowski. You can't have big sign like that and I got Europa League. Can't even make it to the group stage, dog. No, that.
Listen.
Although in that they game they still. Inter should have punished them at 4-3 the game should have done.
That's what we did want people to say, we could get all of the props to Inter, because Inter played a masterful game.
Yeah, man.
The type of finishing them man they are going with, I have to remember, outside of Europe, La Liga, a one
them
goal alone.
They must struggle.
Who?
One goal alone, then give up.
That's what I say. One goal alone, Barcelona give up in a La Liga. And then in the Europa League, in the Champions League.
3 the man them put past them. Almost 4. Because the last one, I don't know why they passed the ball.
The man see him name in the lights.
No, dog, pass the ball, dog. If him did ever pass that man, Barca dead like dog. They wouldn't even want to go play Bayern again. Now they just forfeit the game.
I mean, they would be there. They would be there because mathematically, if them did lose a match there, it would have done.
Yeah. But so then they wouldn't need to go play Bayern again. They just send the C team over there. You could have seen Xavier shoot up.
So they find a way to put a Iniesta and Piola and them on the back.
Yeah.
Run out the C team.
Yeah, because no, I said this. I go that last time. I go see the Barca. After that, Barca might be dismantled. Too much bankruptcy.
After last year, I thought so, and then find a way. So, I don't count them out yet. Maybe one more year. If next year again, then something like that. But one other man we did count out, where sure we say him still have all them powers, is the prophet himself. After him never start, me I say, boy, Wagwan with
The man,
Salah.
yeah, the man comes to with the man, yeah, is the fastest hat trick in our history.
He's straight.
Eh?
Every
Man
time.
say, oh,
Every
all of
six.
y'all FPL owners that dumped me this week or last week.
The
What a
man.
blow if you go put a brace against City.
Hey man, and then go see one turnaround. See, everybody have
Well,
to find money. We go
I'm
pick
so
up back
glad
the profit.
I'm so glad me still stick with the profit.
Listen, man, listen. But we can say Liverpool kind of find them shooting boots. 7, them put up again. But at the same time, they put up 9 against Bournemouth. And everybody thought, oh, you know. But the biggest
But
difference is
it,
Salah
it
scored this time. So,
yes, exactly. And Jota is back. So sorry saying Jota. I 8.9 million for Jota in FPL, but anyway, back to yo. What you think about the way Rudiger put him face on the line
yo,
to save him side?
listen, man. Middle hour to game somewhat. And Real, it's just a stubborn game. Stubborn game, always against Shakhtar. Always at the bogey
Yep.
side that for Real. You see me? And them a fight, them a try a plug, just like ManUtd, but we not touch upon that yet. But with them a fight, a try to find a way for plug. And Rudiger doing that and putting, because everybody knows that Rudiger is a warrior. But showing it and bleeding on the shirt to secure the point.
Yep.
No Real Madrid fan can't complain about him collecting a check ever. We put blood on the shirt. Blood.
Yep. Yo, trust me. Trust me.
You know, say after, because I don't know if you did see it. When him did a bleed and the little doctor hold up his face, you know, say they want to go back in that game.
Yeah.
Mad man,
that man. Man, drag him going. And then they think right still, because I let the blood there, sitting there, adrenaline in a rush, and just say, I'm going to defend it.
20 stitches. 20. Hey, listen, ain't no, a long time you don't see something like that. The man say, yo, we gonna find a way. And that Chelsea did that. If he still there, Chelsea Tuchel wouldn't get fired. But not talk about Chelsea yet. I could mention real quick to the hottest team right now, probably in the world. Napoli. My youth, a 4 game, them average in a Champions League.
4 goal, I mean.
4 goal, them average in a per game in a Champions League.
For them XG are probably about 8.
Yeah, the man them are ball out. After them go lose so many of them stars this summer, it is surprising and shocking, but that's how it always go. You know, you have a reliance on a certain group of players.
And if you keep the core player there, anything, the pieces around them don't really matter. The pieces around them still are going to come in and shine. Because you keep the core group on them.
Yo, but yeah, them are going with them thing. Staying in Italy, I have to mention it. Yo, I feel so sorry for Tomori. He put up a disaster class on his return to Stamford Bridge. Never have a good game and then lose. And I know, because I'm a big Milan fan. I know say him, I say, yo, I talk to Maldini, see me down, we watch some film. I know him did really up for that game in a Milan. Tried everything ready for it. And even Mount, I see an interview after, even Mount was like, yeah, I still get the shot off. I'm not sure it was a penalty, but it definitely wasn't a red card. And so that is the player that got fouled. But once that the red card they could give, the whole game did done.
Yeah, the game changed. Yeah. The game changed. So now you have to change your shape. Yeah. You can't go down 10 men against a quality team like Chelsea. Well, that shit hurt coming out of my mouth. But if you go get against them one day, you're gonna lose that. No matter how good your side is.
Yeah, it was rough to see because it was only the red, it was a penalty. So it was like, all right, maybe if we catch the red, maybe we can park the bus and hold on to a job. But once them score, you know, say you have to find a way for your attack. And as we know, the game was done after that point. So them ruined what to me was probably going to be the highlight game for the round. But on the flip side, Crosstown in Italy, to me personally, Allegri for gone.
Yeah, he should have get fired already. He didn't get fired already. So, and then for the owners, them come out and say, oh, we're going to stand behind him. Oh, no, we're not going to stand behind him. Wait till the fans them start blow off, start wipe the Juve flag with them body and fling for the field. Don't play with the Italian then.
Yeah, them ultras is different. Every team have one and them set up like a fan organization. Them man, they have direct communication with players and, you know, them affect decisions with the club are making who are playing and all them something there. So, he have maybe 2 more games. Because remember, you know, they lost to Milan.
He's not surviving to the World Cup break. I'm sorry. Because depends on what happens in the next Champions League game, it's gonna determine his fate. Then could have back him till die kingdom go forward. But yeah, I mean so he could have
yeah, but here I say, Iman has some real pressure because them lose. Everybody was saying, okay, Juve in a semi-crisis, but they played Milan last week. They end up lose. So everybody was like, all right, we'll play our easy side in the Champions League, supposed to beat them, and then next week they lose again. So coaches, they're out there. Coaches are out there. So
Tuchel is available.
Listen, man. See, I look at rumor, I said Tuchel, when I take the England job, hey, leave that alone. You know, the English like get English, but could I go out with that thing, but leave that alone. Last thing I'm going to touch upon. I'm not really do an EPL preview. Last thing I'm going to touch upon, though. City, even though them draw the game, and was playing with 10 men for, must be like 70 minutes for the game. Mr. Haaland getting first rest for the season.
Oh, Lord. Community Shield winners? Watch out.
I want you to think of my score.
Again, if you have Liverpool assets as defender, take me foolish advice and put them on your bench.
I want you to think of my score.
Against Liverpool defense?
Yeah.
Well rested. We can see him put in 5 in a row, G.
Is it 5?
Yeah, man, 5.
Yeah, me can see 3 goals, 2 assists. Yeah.
Because you have to remember, the trolling we him get after the Community Shield. I remember them boy, young boy, we follow up social media, you know. The trolling where they ain't getting up. We ain't getting up. Oh, and him a fire upon cylinders. You tell me, say, you think he get, why if he get up still? You think he forward in for ManUtd game? We tell him buck Liverpool.
Yo, and then he have an extra chip on his shoulder because after the Community Shield, them was like, oh, this season is gonna be Nunez versus Haaland.
Yeah, the disrespect. Oh God. Look at, I know the 2 of them, they are different in a spectrum. You know what I mean? It goes like a third division. Nunez is a third division baller versus a first division.
Yo,
that's the disparity between the 2 of them.
Would I take him? Would I forward for ManU for me? Could I get a start? Yes, cause Marty, I'll make out a glass. But speaking on ManU, before we touch on the other side, them boy to them, my G, it's like them did a play Warzone and I fire long range with a LMG. Cause Jano, they couldn't hit nothing. The keeper put in some safe still.
Nah.
But my G, 30 shots.
34 shots to be exact. 13 on target. Right? 12 saves, 34 shots to do, bro. Like, I don't care. That tell me, say, yo, a 70% ball position with 34 shots and 8 corners with 0 yellow cards. So that tell me, say, we did very rare we was defending. I mean, is that
Me
it
can
does?
tell you. Me watch the whole game, start to finish. Watch the whole game. Me can tell you. What before me touch upon that, the first thing me I gonna say, I am worried for Martinez because him need a rest. He need a rest.
Yes.
He need a rest.
Yes.
Me see him today because pneumonia, them did a play upon the counter. And more time than that, because of him ball sense, he's the last one back. But being the last one, playing a counter team when you haven't been rested the whole season, it tires you out. And him usually a chase back. There's one goal, one breakaway where them did get in the first half where them should have scored, but them forward was selfish. When the forward pedal away, me see Martinez, at the first time we see him like, he was just like, dog.
But here's the crazy thing. We need that passing from Martinez at the back. So that's what it. But remember, center backs are known for answer the bill at.
That's not
play 90.
That's not what I'm saying. I just wish we had enough healthy center backs to rest him. That's what I'm saying. Like all that game here, this should have been if Maguire was healthy, this should have been Maguire and Lindelof. And give him a rest. Because we had that much possession and domination. He didn't need to play. He needed this rest. But we're going to play this now and then turn on again.
Newcastle with Callum Wilson.
So, yeah, it's a rough turnaround. But, yeah, back to the game. Yo, the argument we seen at the group chat today about chance creation, it wasn't completely what them did I say, but partially right, because we created a lot of chances, yes, but quality chances. Out of the 30, let's go to shots point. Out of the 13 shots point target, quality chance out of them I said maybe 4, 3. When we are saying, all right, that should have scored. You know what I mean?
Like, so let's go by this then. Because why may I say it wasn't people are comment on them team via emotions versus going with facts, right?
Well, no, but that's what I mean. Watch again. That's what I give you stats. So with the 34 shots, let's get 4. That's a 10%. That's a terrible percentage for creation for a team that we had 70% possession on. That is not good. Secondly, Bruno, I'm hearing the Bruno comments because truthfully, I don't know what he's doing. I don't like
Bruno.
He's not making those high percentage passes. He's not playing as a 10. I don't know what Bruno's doing. He's just
Bruno tend to get lost on the field no matter what we're doing. If we are defend, if we are attack, Bruno just lost. It's just that sometimes just there. Oh, Bruno coming like with a little net there with himself on US stock at that net. Where you know when they make a run, they just kick your ball on it and it bounce it off gear. You know them training apparatus there. Bruno is like a training apparatus to blow
more say that bad, but like as me say, he is all action. Him with the on top of the 18 to in at the next box, he's all over the place. But when we bought him, the reason why we needed support bringing him in so much was we needed a 10. And he plays, he don't really play like a 10. He play like an 8. 8 him up on him back. But he has creativity that I'm not seeing anymore. And I'm like, yo, when you get that ball in the middle, try a little something pass, not like, you know what I mean? He used to have, not KDB level, but he used to be able to whip across past the 6-yard box. He used to be able to make a cutting pass in between. Yeah, him give one to Rashford, but his chance creation shot stats, his XA, his expected assist, that it's low. For a man, we are playing 90 minutes in and out. It's surprising. And then him now get goal. So it's like, bro, you running around, yeah, get your jersey dirty, but where is the end
What
product?
what are you doing? Yeah, exactly. It's a wild man thing. You know when you remember when I go primary school and you know the man they were a footballer, you know the man they were a wild man. But the wild man always I do just a run for the ball, don't it? Now that Bruno do, a run for
Yo,
the ball.
Bruno, I will not disrespect Bruno so much, you know. Bruno is integral to the team because when nobody else can play for him position. But
Yeah,
it's the end product. I
you're
just
right. You're right. Nobody else can play FIFA kind of do not do shit. They
yo,
not do nothing.
stop while up, Bruno. The only thing that's missing is first I say Eddie. Him say, I'm gonna never first start Jamar. Him I just say, yo, him feel like Bruno a try push up himself to be the man. And more, I won't go that far, but it just seems like he's so much in his own head. He might try to impress. Is it what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, he might try. He might try. Him turn into a triad.
yeah, exactly.
But
You know exactly who's further behind than him is Sancho. Sancho turned into a triad too, but Sancho, the difference between Sancho and Bruno is Bruno is trying, and you can see, yo, maybe if him just tweak two things, it would change for him. Sancho, literally, it seems like, yo, if him not play with certain man, you're not get nothing from him. There's
fire for that talk then still.
why? All right,
Yeah, that talk then why up.
but yo, no, what I say is if Sancho ended up on the field, uh, playing a certain style in a certain system, it seemed like Sancho lost on the field. I've
Yeah.
seen this now so many games back to back, and we say, yo, when will the Dortmund Sancho stand up? Like, when will you see the Sancho where boss up PSG to the point where Neymar did that? Say, yo, are you there? Yeah, you might need to come at
We're not gonna
PSG.
see that. We're not gonna see that.
That's
Yeah.
fine, but I'm not seeing anything close
Him,
to
him,
even today.
him needs some confidence on the ball when he can beat a one or two man.
Again,
Like
I'm gonna watch the game today. This is a see. We are playing against ammonia and pneumonia, right? He that little side. We can't even say that because I want they will beat them. But a little side this, we are dominate the ball. In forward on the field, for Anthony, right? I didn't like that, but we're not talking about that in the game. Him and Rashford, they're on the left side. Two of them, they're on the left side.
him and Rashford on the left side.
Yes.
So who go to the right? Fred?
Bruno did over.
Oh Lord.
Lord that alone. And Shaw, like all the attacks. Remember, so Shaw up on the field, Ericsson up on the field, Rashford and Bruno, everything are forward.
So Rashford, Sancho, Ericsson, Shaw,
all on
they on the left side.
Yep.
So then we left McTominay and Casemiro over on the right with Bruno.
No, Casemiro did forward off McTominay. So it was Bruno. Bruno up on the right and Dallo. And then everybody else up on the left. And it was McTominay when he did forward on the field with Ronaldo going through the middle. That's how we end the game.
If we are gonna play with Ronaldo, we're gonna need to learn how to send in crosses.
But what may I say is, we'll switch back before we lose the topic. Freaking Sancho, when Sancho forward on the field, we are saying, all right, yo, last 15 minutes, you are fresh legs. We've been attacking for the last 80 minutes. Go at the man then. You attack, take the ball. Like, me see him, and then we do a little pirouette and like him attack and then him backward. And then we try for the 1-2. That's cool, but them a play a low block. Them a play right on the 6-yard box. We are the 1-2. Like, I want to see him beat somebody, go around them.
Yeah, that wall, you can't 1-2 because that wall is still there. The lower block is gonna still be there.
And I just from when we see him just look timid.
You're not fast enough to do that either.
He just looked timid. When I go on him speed and him just look timid. I mean, he's just like, this is the kind of side when we want to see Sancho build him confidence. But honestly, I bet I would put on
Ilanga.
Ilanga. Because I know say Ilanga now go free for run. We need somebody who go run at the Monday. Run at the Monday.
Yes, and Ilanga will do that more than Sancho. Even though I shoot, but at least he will take that right back down the line.
Something.
You see what I'm saying?
It was essentially what happened is we removed Anthony, who was doing the same thing, right? But Anthony had the threat of being on the right side and cutting in on his left. And then we had Rashford on the other side, which gave you that threat. But Rashford was doing the same thing. It was the second half now. Ten Hag must tell them, say, yo, stop. Play around with the man, them attack. And so them did start, Rashford start attack. But Rashford has zero left foot. Zero. So when he attack and go to the byline, every single time, he's going to cut back.
But you know what, we could talk a little bit about Rashford. I don't take up no all of our time. You as a professional baller, right? Then
can't answer that. Can't answer that. I know what you're going to say. You can't answer that.
You as a you have to me say you can't practice at least squaring one time.
You can't answer that. You know what the problem is? And again, we never want to go into this. Let me tell you something there, so I'm saying at the game, which I did not like. Read an article this morning that said Malacia is the left-footed Wan-Bissaka. I send it to you.
No, that's a foolishness.
Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. There's a reason why when Shaw forward on the field last week, we turned into a different side. There's a reason why Shaw forward. Bridget, what me say? Hold on now.
All right.
Watch the game. No. Hold on. I watched the game today. You know where Malacia was? When we attacked in Wales in the first half, you know where he was? Beside Casemiro.
Yes, because all right. Remember, Malacia is used to playing with Ericsson. Well, wife and man have played man. But Malacia is used to interchanging with Ericsson. Remember, Ericsson loves veer out to the left. So my Alpha does natural instinct, him does know if to go inside to the middle.
You hear me I say? When we complete the point, when me there say, you are saying, right, that Rashford need a left foot. If you look at City, the best playing team in the world, if you look upon Real Madrid, the winningest team in the world, if you look upon Bayern Munich.
Yeah, wing back them African swinging cross.
No, this is what I'm saying. So you play with alternate wingers on each side, right? And then when you give the threat of cutting in on your right foot, your wing backs are giving the threat of going to the byline.
Yes, overlapping. And you can give it for swinging it in.
Happen one time because Malacia was in the middle of the field. So as me as Rashford now, I'm there. Remember, I know when you're an inverted winger, you pick the ball up far near the touchline. You already are dealing with the right back. Simple. If you beat the right back, the defender is gonna come across to you. So it's you versus two man. You know nobody for the defense, so you have to turn back. I would say that to Rashford defense, and I'm looking like, brother, if City's playing this match, if City are playing this match, you get overlapping runs. I did not see one overlapping run. I mean, it's
you can't tell a wing back to do that still. Maybe what about the instruction we might get from him coach? Because he has done it before. Remember, this is how him did unseat Shaw from the starting slot. And an injury alone make him take Shaw out of the position. He was playing okay.
He was playing defensively okay.
But we got crosses from him.
The article I sent you today said that man the average must be one cross every 2 games. him expected assist and chance creation is among the lowest for fullbacks in the league.
So hold on now. Don't you think that fall pan Ten Hag? Because the youth is still young. He's what, 19 years old?
He's like 22.
I don't think he's that old, bro.
He's like 22. But
I know
what I'm saying is
these are things where you're supposed to practice on the training ground. It's just like the corners them today. Not one time them swing in one corner in our box. So I freak the center back the back forward up for.
We're not the tallest team. We're not. So we cross the ball and we see. We're not. Like if you look on it, other than Ronaldo, it would have been Casemiro. Nobody else on the side with a contest any header. So I get it. I don't really care about the corner. But the overlapping run, it don't make no sense because even if it's instruction, why does Shaw have different instruction? Because when Shaw forward on the field, Shaw is communicating well with Rashford. Shaw is constantly doing overlapping runs, and we defend.
So you tell me say the man up on the field are doing one thing.
I can't say that, but I don't understand what I'm saying is I don't understand what the difference is. And without the overlapping runs, our attack is never going to make that next leap. If you look upon what is going on with Haaland and all the goals where he might get most forward attackies, they might get from crosses.
But you know, say, I can't use this again to say, Malaysia need to come out on my side or whatever.
I didn't.
Because guess what?
I'm not saying you should come out on the side.
At the end of the day, they took. So what would happen if him did a cross? What would happen? 50 shots?
You're not hearing me. I say it is not the shots. If you look at some of the shots, are some bullshit wild shot the man they take from way out of the box, not on target. 34 and you hitting 12. That your percentage is 33%. And out of that, as me say, is 4 or 3 good chance the man them did have. So clearly the chances were being created. If you look at City scored 6 against we from what? 12 shots, 13 shots. That's what I'm saying. Like the shots don't matter if you create quality chances. And quality chances come from cross. If we're not crossing the ball, then what the possession for? The whole time the man might play a low block. Man, you want to try tiki-taka through the middle of the field. How? Why? Why? You can't counter-attack this side. You're going to have to do some crosses. Your fullback them have to forward in the game. Stop. Every time the fullback them go to the byline, stop cutting it back to Bruno. Stop cutting it back to Ericsson. For swinging that does not work. Hit the byline, go to the goal, swinging the ball. Some deflection or something. Man, you like Haaland take 2 shots a game. 2 shots a game and I score 2 goals. Why? Because give me the ball where I'm supposed to get it, in front of the goal. Haaland after come back next to Bruno and a 1-2 and then him forward back up the field.
But which part you think you win the game? You win the game on the training ground enough. So if them not train for squaring the ball, you're not getting no squaring ball in a game, bro. G.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I do not understand.
So you can't say a Malaysia or a Dallo, because that is the perfect reason why you have inverted wingers.
So you'd prefer blame Ten Hag and blame Malaysia?
Yes, of course.
But Shaw,
because if me as a coach, and me have you on the field, I mean say, me have Rashford as the inverted winger. Stick to the byline and swing in some cross. And the whole game you're not swinging that one cross. Then after time come me talk to you, me say, brother, if you're not swinging one cross, me take you off right away.
Again, me
can't just put the blame on the player alone, bro. And when it comes to something like that,
I'm saying it's the same way we can say about Wan-Bissaka, though. You know what I mean? Like Shaw was doing the same thing opposite Wan-Bissaka before. The only difference is it flips side. Instead of the left side, I hit the baseline and I cross. It's now the right side. Dallo is doing it, but Malaysia isn't. And it was the same way before. You think the whole time Ole did it. He might look on Wan-Bissaka and say, whenever you get. No, like at some point, you're like, bro, you hear it from the fans. You have ball sense. Him just couldn't cross. And then same thing, I look on Malaysia. I'm not saying Malaysia can't.
He couldn't cross or he don't want to cross. Because him can cross. Everybody can cross ball.
Listen.
Bro, when we are playing football, what the first thing we learn how to do? If you run down the byline and squaring the ball over there.
The stats, whatever you want to do to defend it. And again, I'm putting this blame on Ten Hag and Malaysia. But all I'm saying is it is not happening, and I don't understand why. Because Dallo, Even Dallo, me can say Dallo more time you hit the byline and still want to cut back or whatever. But it never, me watch it whole, it never happens from Malasia. At one point, the man completely abandoned the byline and I stand up beside Casemiro.
Casemiro, yeah.
I'm trying to understand what kind of instruction that if you're playing against a team with a low block, you attack from the sides, not the middle. Me never understand it, but whatever. We win the game. Make we see how that go versus Newcastle Sunday.
Yes. If we get 34 shots against Newcastle, we have to score at least 4 of that. That me I tell you. So, and then look on the leaders of the Premier League. The leaders of the Premier League had 1 shot on goal. And it's one ping pong goal. The man didn't get. They took what? 6 shots or 7 shots?
The difference is to me though. The difference is to me. You can look on Arsenal fans can look on it and say, "Yo,
we didn't start." Yeah, yes, they did.
Man, me as a Man fan, me was like, "Yo, that's our first team." Cause man injured, and man out of that's our first team right now. And as much as we dominated, Arsenal's gonna look at would our B team under the pressure where we were under? Remember, they were away, we were at home. That's another thing too. So them under the pressure where Arsenal didn't under get with that one love. You learn.
What we are playing Newcastle? Newcastle at Old Trafford.
I don't know, guys. St. James Park is our fault.
Our style territory, man. A big stadium that too.
Yeah, 50,000.
Mine saw them have more seats than Old Trafford.
Possibly.
Newcastle are one of the OG them, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you know, when the Premier League did start, them did go on with things. Well, I'm gonna say we can find it. Them are playing Sunday. We are playing, right? Look like we're there at home.
So at home versus Newcastle with Callum Wilson back. And Callum Wilson gonna try to get a goal involvement.
You think Callum Wilson be afraid of?
Who you afraid of?
The best statistical midfielder in our Prem right now, Bruno Guimaraes. Are you afraid of? That man there.
Bruno G.
Yo, I ain't the real Bruno right now.
We need to bring him in midfield and get rid of sitting there.
Well, a lot of what he does is like tackles and stuff like that and recovery. So him not really all that hot feel him good, but for the price, me don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be hostile. We're gonna see how that go. But as we said, what them name? Arsenal get them win. I think West Ham did win too. Skamaka never score. I think it was Bowen get one and somebody else. Me no business about conference.
Bowen again returns, you know. Bowen beat me last week. With him penalty kick going get.
I know Bowen alone beat you, but yeah, all right. Before we cut out since we stretch out the ManUtd topic so much. NFL.
Yes.
Your team are win this week?
The best, of course we are win. Yeah. Ravens aside. Man, them have all Ravens.
Put on the
no dog. Ravens, all the Ravens. Yo. All right. You see, since you have criticized that, this is my little summary of the Ravens. The Ravens don't have a wide receiver. That's a number one. The only target where Lamar Jackson have to throw to is Mark Andrews, right? Okay. But Lamar and Mark Andrews alone can beat you. But with the confidence of the Giants them have, over the last, remember that 4-1 is a little fluke idiot side when the Cowboys beat you. You know? So,
okay.
Well, we're going, no, but if you shut down Mark Andrews, you shut down Lamar.
Really? So in can't run, all of a sudden foot them stop work.
Lamar foot alone can't beat a dog. Not Not with Saquon Barkley and them are run the ball over there. So them just gonna keep them off of the field. You see what I'm saying?
Why? We don't like that the confidence there. If I was a betting man, I would be not. So, all right. If you say them, I win. How much am I win by? Well, give me a score prediction.
Me that say 21-17.
21-17.
Giants. Yes, that's how I see it going.
All right.
It's gonna be a low scoring game because they both gonna be running the ball. So, yeah, 21-17. Now, let's go to the best division in football, NFC East.
Yeah.
Nobody can tell me nothing. Best division in football right now, NFC East. With the only unbeaten team in the league, the Eagles are going to face the Cowboys. If you don't beat Philly, you don't take over the lead in the division.
Yeah.
Because then you would be 3-0 in the division.
So, talk to Bridget is an Eagles fan. Yeah, we don't really have many Eagles fan friends because them fan base is disgusting. But him is a cool you. But somebody I talk to him, I say, yo, what you think? What you say that go out with it? I must say, yo, he not have much confidence in that game, yeah. Because the last 2 times we played them, we put up 40 odd points. So I don't know. This is a completely different side.
But this is Cooper Rush, though. This is Cooper Rush and Pollard we're talking. Basically, and Pollard are run that the offense there.
Listen, man. Our defense, we really are worried about, right? Because them 2 siders is 2 rushing side.
Yes, right? and Philly got a top 5 rush defense.
They do, but we have a top 5 everything defense. So we shall see. I think it's going to be more of a defensive battle, a la like back in the days when you had them Steelers-Ravens games where you just see people are beat up on each other. I feel like that's the kind of game we're going to get. Like, all 3 quarters gone, you're not get more than, 8 versus 9.
No, but the crazy thing, the Eagles stand more chance to score against the Cowboys defense versus the Cowboys scoring against the Philly defense. Why I said that is, if you take away the run from the Cowboys, now you have to put the ball in a Cooper Rush hand. Can Cooper Rush beat the Eagles?
That's why I said this is a defensive battle because at the end of the day, we can say the same thing. We have a good rush defense too. So this is like, yo, is Jalen Hurts going to throw the ball? Because as you said, we have Mr. High Risk, High Reward. So
yeah, Mr. Diggs.
For me, if I get a score, boy, Jerry gonna 80. So we're gonna lose for him. May I say 18-15.
15? That's all like one safety. I'm gonna be involved.
All field goals. We not score no
that's all like one safety. I'm gonna get involved in
5 field goals. That's all. We not scoring. Them I put up 18 or 19. Whatever. It's gonna be less than a 5-point game and less than 20 points for the winner. So that's where I have it right now. So Eagles, I go 6-0. Ugh, Lord, that make me want to chew up my food. But yeah, that's how I see it.
You know how me can see it ending then? A tie. That would be so sweet for me as a Giants fan.
Oh yeah, but I see the Ravens blowing y'all out. Y'all losing by at least 12, 13 points to the Ravens. They're going to run up on y'all and do what they need to do at home in the MetLife. I see that. Oh, and the Eagles are at home for this game too. So that's why I say they're going to win. But when they come down to the fishbowl, it's going to be a different story.
Keep sleeping on my Giants, all right?
You were sleeping on them. You can't.
I was sleeping on them, but I've watched them grind out some wins. I'm sorry, but sometimes you need luck in this league.
We should have some kind. I like to surprise me when we beat up on AR-15 in London. So maybe we can do it, but that was London. This is New York. So you see how it go. But that's it for the weekend preview and the Champions League review of the WADM podcast. Again, right now we are on iHeartRadio, we are on Spotify, we're on Anchor. So forward to Apple and Google. Just I work on some of the verifications for that, but you'll be able to check it out wherever you listen to your podcast. Also, we uploading on YouTube. Already got the first one up. Remember, share Facebook, WhatsApp, IG, wherever you want to share it and listen.
Just send the link in our text message, man.
See him, sir. Thanks again. Any closing words, Edge?
Go Giants!
One.
Yeah.